And first at 11 tonight, gruesome new evidence in the murder of a 13-year-old cheerleader in St. Johns County. First Coast News has been poring over new documents released today.
And so here are three things that you need to know tonight about the case against Aiden Fucci. He's the 14-year-old accused of murdering Tristyn Bailey. Detectives found what is described as satanic images and violent drawings of women in his bedroom.
Really disturbing details in court documents also show Fucci changed his story with the detectives at least once while the search continued for Bailey. The next day, the young girl's body was found in the woods near the Durbin Crossing neighborhood.
Now, the medical examiner's report, it says she was stabbed 114 times with a knife. The report also reveals the weapon was found 140 feet from her body. And there are still a lot of documents our team is continuing to pour over tonight.
And on your side's Robert Bradfield is joining us live tonight with details about an interview Fucci's girlfriend actually gave detectives about his behavior before his arrest, Robert.
Well, there really is still a lot to comb through in these nearly 100 pages of documents, including interviews and statements given and by Aiden Fucci's classmates and neighbors. Fucci's girlfriend even telling police that he wanted to kill people, in fact, even pretending to slit her throat. Dozens of newly released documents give a glimpse into the conversations and interviews St. Johns County detectives had with Aiden Fucci's closest friends, including his 8th grade girlfriend. She told police he was planning to murder someone, detailing how he would do it, finding a random person walking at night, drag them into the woods and stab them. These conversations, she says, happen often between the two of them and included Fucci even wanting to kill her. The girlfriend, who we are not naming, says Fucci wanted to run away, make people believe he was dead, and continue killing people. Fucci even named 2 of his knives, according to the girlfriend, Picker and Poker. When he was brought in for questioning in connection with Tristyn Bailey's disappearance and death, the documents reveal Fucci said, "How is that my problem? We went by the home of the man who found Bailey's body, but he did not want to talk, even off camera." The medical examiner's report says the word karma was handwritten inside Bailey's left ankle, and a smiley face was drawn inside her right ankle. And that was just some of what we have gleaned from these documents here so far. Aiden Fucci has been charged with first-degree murder. His attorney has filed a written not guilty plea. His next pretrial hearing is set for July 28th. We're live in St. Augustine. Robert Bradfield, First Coast News, on your side.
Robert, thank you. And those new documents also shedding new light on the night that Fucci and his parents were inside an interrogation room after Tristyn Bailey's body was discovered. Now, Fucci's parents questioned him without detectives in the room, but the audio and video devices, they were rolling. And according to the report, his mother told him Bailey was found in their neighborhood. The report says he then asked, "Is she good?" His mother's response, "No, she's dead. It's all on you right now." The report says Fucci asked, "How is that my problem?" They reportedly said because he was the last one seen with her. It goes on to say the mother asked where Bailey went after they parted, and Fucci stated she probably kept walking. According to the report, his father asked, "You didn't turn around to see where she went?" He replied, "No." The report says Fucci's parents told him to find his story and stick to it. He was arrested the next morning. Now, his mother, Crystal Smith, was later arrested. She's accused of tampering with evidence in the case. And there is a lot of new information in this murder case. You can read the latest by opening this story in the First Coast News app.